Hello, everyone. My name is Sony Tark. Here at Liberty Common, we have been doing the utmost to make sure our school is clean and safe when you all return to school soon. Our staff has been working just as vigilantly as you have been at home to make sure everyone is healthy. We would like you to meet some of our wonderful staff members who have been helping keep the school clean. First, our school nurse, Mrs. Dybzinski.
Hi, my name is Natalie Dybzinski. I am a registered nurse and school nurse consultant for Liberty Commons Schools. I have been on the front lines of the COVID-19 school advisement regarding precautionary, preventative, planning, and safety measures. As a public health nurse in collaboration with our administration, it is our job and privilege to ensure we are doing our part for safety and containment protocols in the midst of a continually emerging pandemic. I hope you have already checked out Liberty's COVID-19 response page regarding some of the actions we are taking and other guidances. I have been working closely with organizations like our local health department, the CDC, and the CDE to ensure our staff and school have the highest levels of safety. Additionally, I have been attending weekly CDPHE live webinars with the head state nurse consultant to ensure we always have the latest statistics, recommendations, and information. I wanted today to share a little bit more about how we specifically are keeping our school and staff safe. As you are already aware, the majority of our employees are able to work remotely right now. As someone who not only has children on the learning end of the school, but also a husband who is on the teaching side of things at Liberty, I think we can all understand and applaud the excellent job they are doing. Not only are they continuing to educate our children, they are doing their part to flatten the curve as well as keep themselves safe by working from home. There are some additional essential workers that do have the need for some on-campus time. These include some administrative and administrator staff. Both school front offices have taped markings for where someone would need to stand to be 6 feet apart and cones for an added visual. At the elementary, no one can access the building. Once they have entered the vestibule, they have to push the button to talk to someone via phone and are not admitted without permission. Hand sanitizer is also located in pertinent locations for use by visitors. At the upper school, if students or parents come to get supplies, they are located in the Great Hall. All items are spread out and there are sanitizer bottles located there as well. Please make sure to observe the sign in the easel stating that while in the building, everyone must remain at least 6 feet from any other person. And we do hope that everyone is choosing to follow the recommendations to wear a face covering or mask in public. While we do have minimal staff in the building, the office hours have also been reduced to 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at both schools for those who are there, and the office personnel also have staggered schedules to reduce the employees in the building at the same time. If there is a need for interaction, which is limited, many staff members do choose to use a face covering. All surfaces that are touched are regularly disinfected. Delivery drivers who deliver shipments to the school leave the deliveries outside the office, and staff members wash their hands well after opening them. You will notice that the playgrounds have been closed and usage has been discouraged, per recommendations that playground surfaces are another way to spread the virus. In addition to physical distancing, regular hand washing, staggered schedules, and the ability to work from home for most staff members, all staff members are required to stay home with signs and symptoms of illness. Next, I wanted to introduce you to another very important member of our school staff, Mr. Stan Jurgens. Mr. Jurgens is our facility manager, and his main responsibilities are scheduling and overseeing contractors for building maintenance, as well as supervising custodial staff. As part of his custodial oversight, he has worked closely with the Larimer County Health Department to ensure that our cleaning chemicals and methods are up to par as we are learning about and dealing with this new and highly contagious virus strain.
Thank you, Natalie. And please let me extend a very warm greeting to all of you who make up our Liberty Common community, our students, staff, parents, volunteers, business partners, contractors, city and state officials, and I'm sure the list goes on. I can't wait to see your faces back here and give you a personal greeting one day soon. In the meantime, can I show you a few more things we're doing to help keep you safe when you come back? One of my responsibilities is working with custodians and staff to make sure we use the correct sanitizer and disinfectant to protect us from contagious illness like COVID-19. As news of the virus spread, I contact our local health and environment authority to ask them if, in fact, the sanitizer and disinfectant chemicals we use will help protect us from the COVID-19 virus. Yes, they reported. These chemicals definitely will help protect us from such viruses like COVID-19. Our standard practices have been that teachers and their teaching assistants sanitize their classrooms daily, while our custodians use the heavy-duty disinfectant in our bathrooms each night. And during the pandemic, we've added additional sanitizing by me and others, regularly sanitizing parts of the building that are commonly touched throughout the day. So rest assured that our cleaning practices here are in accordance with the county guidelines so that we can make you as safe as possible from any virus. If you're visiting, please use your hand sanitizer at the front office. And that brings me to our most important safety feature at our schools, you. Formerly, I worked in manufacturing plant automation, and while visiting power plants and gas plants, I was taught that safety is my personal choice every day. Does that sound like one of our foundation stones' responsibility? While I work to make the schools safe for you through sanitizing, please let me help make the school safe by reminding each of you in our LCS community to make safety your personal choice each day too. For me, I will follow what a nurse consultant, Natalie, asks of us. And if I'm sick, I'll choose to stay home so I can take care of myself and protect others. During a pandemic or flu season, I choose to wash my hands a lot. And if I spend time around somebody who might have a contagious sickness or the virus, I will stay away from school until I communicate with the school first about when to return. And as always, if I see something, I will say something. Will you please let us know if you have ideas to improve our safety, because we are grateful for each one of you. So welcome back in advance, and I can't wait to see your faces soon.
Hi, Nurse Dubzinski here again. These are trying times for all of us. I know we can do our part for both ourselves and the greater public good to beat this virus and stay healthy both mentally and physically. Regarding COVID-19 physical health, here are some tips. Mr. Juergens already mentioned washing your hands, disinfecting surfaces, and staying home when you are sick. Here are some others. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. Consider wearing a mask when going into public places. A homemade one may help prevent asymptomatic spread of the virus to other people. Consult with your healthcare provider if you are ill. Many providers have developed telehealth lines to be in touch with their patients without requiring them to enter the building. Abide by social distancing rules and the stay-at-home order that is in place in the state of Colorado through at least April 26th. Social distancing, also known as physical distancing, means keeping 6 feet of physical distance between all people not in your household at all times. The stay-at-home order means we should be staying in our homes and away from other people as much as possible right now, except for a few necessary activities. For a list of those activities, please search for the Colorado Stay-at-Home Order list on the CDPHE's website. It is important to note that per the CDC, all people in Colorado must follow the letter and the spirit of these orders. Please do not try to bend the rules or find loopholes when it comes to things we should not be doing when leaving our homes. It is up to us all to keep people safe and build up our healthcare system so we can treat people who are sick and save lives. The key to slowing the spread of COVID-19 is to limit contact as much as possible. While school is out, children should not have in-person playdates with children from other households. If children are playing outside their own homes, it is essential that they remain 6 feet from anyone who is not in their own household. I am aware this can be difficult. While we are physical distancing, please still stay connected. That's why the term physical distancing seems more appropriate than social distancing. If we can still stay physically distant, yet connect socially via remote means, I think this is the best case scenario right now. The internet and technology can be a tough place, but currently they do offer wonderful opportunities to stay connected to family and friends. Regarding mental health, which also affects physical health, find a balance between getting timely information and limiting your media intake. Talk with those you trust. Be good to your body. Eat healthful foods, move your body, get outside in nature, get adequate sleep, shut off the screens, follow a routine. If you find yourself in the midst of a crisis that feels too hard or outside your control and your immediate support system is not working, please reach out to someone. I know that on behalf of all of us staff members at Liberty, we would be glad to help if you cannot find someone to reach out to. Stay well, my friends. I love our Liberty community, and I cannot wait until we can all be together again.
And now, some final words from our headmaster.
Well, first of all, we miss everyone who has not been here, the students, the parents, just the activity in a school. Some of us have been here during this closure time, the essential staff who are maintaining the online education process, but most of what's really been taking place from the custodial staff and the school nurse has been maintaining contact with the Centers for Disease Control, Larimer County Health Department, the state of Colorado, the Department of Education, and they've been giving us guidance on what ought to be done to keep a school clean, to sanitize it, making sure our chemicals are exactly right for the cause, and applying them appropriately over the timeline that the school's closed. For those of us who are here, the essential staff, there are ropes and barriers and tape on the floor to make sure that we maintain our physical distances. All that to say, we're doing everything we possibly can to make sure that when the school does open, this is going to be one of the safest, cleanest places on the entire planet. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody back in school again soon.